Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has issued a powerful warning to government-friendly politicians who have been attacking religious leaders, particularly Catholic bishops. His message calls for respect and humility, stressing the importance of allowing religious leaders to do their spiritual work without interference. Let's dive into the details of what he said and why it's making headlines. Rigathi Gachagua recently addressed a gathering at a church service in Kajiado North constituency, where he called out MPs and governors who had criticized Catholic bishops for their remarks about the government. The bishops had voiced concerns over what they described as a culture of dishonesty within the current administration. Now, this didn't sit well with some of the government's allies, who pushed back against the bishop's statements. But Gachagua was quick to defend the religious leaders, saying that attacking them was not only disrespectful but dangerous. He reminded politicians of the critical role that church leaders play in society, as they are deeply connected with the people and understand the challenges they face. According to Gachagua, bishops are anointed men of God, and their criticism or advice should be taken seriously because it reflects God's guidance. He also drew a parallel to past political events, warning that mistreating religious leaders could have serious consequences. Something that reminds many of the tumultuous 1990s, when tensions between the government and religious leaders led to unrest.
The voice of the church is the voice of God. When our spiritual fathers speak, they don't just speak in vain. I don't think over 30 bishops can meet and do a statement from nowhere. Kama kuna viongozi wanafanya public participation every day, ni viongozi ya kidini. Kwa sababu wako na waumini every day, every weekend. And if there are people who know what the ground is saying, is our church leaders. Kwa hivyo, tukisikia viongozi wetu wamesema kitu, tuwasikize na tuwaheshimu. We were very disappointed when our Catholic bishop spoke and we saw some members of parliament abusing them, lecturing them, talking down to our spiritual fathers. Those are anointed men and women of God, and we must respect them. And I'm happy that yesterday our president, Dr. William Ruto, acknowledged that the Catholic bishops had raised some issues, and he committed to listen to them for them to be addressed. That is the way to go. So nataka kuambia hawa waheshimiwa wanatukana maaskofu. I saw the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly lecturing Catholic bishops like children. Mimi nataka niambie nyinyi viongozi, acheni kiburi. Acheni kiburi. Those of us who have been around for a while.
Gachagua's message on humility. In his speech, Gachagua emphasized that humility is key in leadership. He pointed out that the government should be willing to listen to the voices of religious leaders, as they have a special bond with the people. These bishops often engage with their congregations every week, meaning they have a deep understanding of the struggles and needs of ordinary Kenyans. Furthermore, Gachagua praised President William Ruto for his approach to this issue, noting that the president has acknowledged the bishops' concerns and committed to listening to their advice. Gachagua stressed that this kind of approach is vital for maintaining good governance and building trust between the government and the people. So, what do we take away from this? Gachagua's warning is clear: politicians must stop attacking religious leaders, especially those speaking out on issues they believe affect the well-being of the nation. He is calling for greater respect for church leaders and for politicians to recognize the importance of their role in guiding the moral compass of society. But what's your take on this? Do you think politicians should listen more to religious leaders, or is it just a matter of political disagreement? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.